Hey, how are you?
Oh, I'm alive and well, sis. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's
Let's
get
get it.
it. Let's get it because there is a lot to unpack tonight. Hey guys, welcome to the show. I appreciate everybody that tunes in this evening. Thank you all for tuning in and thank you for supporting myself and my brother, We on Lock Nation. Truly appreciate you guys. All right, y'all, we are going to get right into this show from last night. Welcome to Black Ink's episodes, season 7, episode 8 and 9, because it's coming up 8 and 9 on my feed, and it's called A Prince Among Women, or a Prince for Women, or something like that. Anyway, honey, let's go ahead and unpack this stuff. So the first thing that stood out to me in the show was there was a lot of stuff about Prince and Mariah's relationship that I don't think I was very aware of. Okay. The second thing that stood out is, of course, Charmaine's pregnant. Okay, again, which may explain some of her bitche kind of behavior, but I don't know. But what are your thoughts on how she carried things yesterday when it came to Prince?
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, it went all the way up to a 10. Here's why. You have an opportunity right now being with Ryan, who absolutely positively needed the help. He got the help that he needed. But now all of a sudden you need the help because you just going off the rails. Like, first, I like to say I want to get it in. First, I don't like it when any woman calls me a bitch. If I can't even say it on this network, I'm gonna be good. I'm ready PG
Facts.
13. I'm ready PG
Right,
13. Well, listen,
right.
no one ever calls me that way. Not even my wife calls me that. Okay, okay. And secondly, you shade. You That's why I give you a nickname. I came up with a nickname for you. It's called Messy Betsy. Your name is Messy Betsy
I like
because
that.
because here's why. You call him out of his name and then you get your husband involved. You still shady from what happened possibly 2 weeks, what it said 2 weeks prior, when you had that meeting with when Ryan set up that meeting, okay? And Ryan told basically, it's like, I don't like what's going down because we're not a crew, basically a family. How are you going to be a
Hmm.
family when you putting everybody's laundry out there, which I didn't, none of them wanted to hear anyway. It was just a shock and surprise because you can get your stuff together at the shop. You're you're possibly losing clients, and you're losing clients, and you're possibly going to lose the shop. Allegedly. I don't know. We don't know. So if people keep coming in and out, you don't know who they are. Your shop gets raided, or not raided, but it get, you got all that stuff in there, and you got to get all your shit together in one fell swoop, and you don't have nothing together, and you got apprentices coming in, Kitty. You got another tattoo artist coming in, Drea. They're willing to give you that help. You refuse the help. You refuse to listen to Ryan's advice. So, and then you pull it off by being messy Betsy. So, um, I have no sympathy for you. Although I will say positively, congratulations on the second child. This should put you all the way to settle your ass down mode. But you put your husband in a position to what was the word, sis? What was the word, sis, that we came up with?
Soupy simp.
Sippy simp.
Soupy simpy.
Sippy.
Very simpy.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
simpy indeed.
that was
Very.
extremely simpy. I
But
mean, I can't help but to say that and to call him out on that. I'm a woman myself, as y'all know. And I never want a man to not call me out on my BS if I'm on some BS. You understand what I'm saying? If you love me and you really care about our well-being as as husband and wife or whatever the case may be, I would expect you to be telling me about myself if I'm wrong or if I'm doing something that's out of pocket. I'm going to need you to
Accountability.
tell me about that. I don't want you to pretend, now maybe he did say something, off camera or whatever. I don't know. Maybe he did. But for her to feel comfortable enough to be able to call him with knowing that she was just on some BS, I mean, that just says a lot, about their marriage and, who wears the pants in the relationship. I'm not saying that, it's really necessarily an issue that, she might wear the pants in a relationship. But for me, it would be. I would want a man who takes lead and who is not going to tolerate something like that, who wouldn't even want me to put him in a position like that, where I just disrespected a whole nother man. And now I've got my man coming in to come back at him. That's how people get in serious situations. You know what I'm saying? And, there's black women and white women all together have done stuff like this, and it has caused real harm to men. You understand? So I don't know if that's a good idea. I thought that was super disrespectful. I thought that was just out of pocket. Her calling him the B word, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe how comfortable she was and thought that was okay. And she's just like, you're not going to talk to me like this. I'm a woman. You B? And I'm like, what, girl? Are you?
Okay, well, what does you being a woman have to do with all this?
I don't know. I don't know. Some women
Is,
feel
is
entitled to
is
it.
this a feminist type of thing? What we doing here? First of all,
Right.
you a business owner. It ain't got nothing to do with you being a woman. I know plenty of business women. Okay, it got nothing to do with you being a woman. Second of all, you have to separate what's business from personal. You
Right.
haven't you don't know how to do that. You don't know how to be responsible, and you
Yeah,
call
she
this
has a
man
real
out of
hard
his
time
name,
with that.
and it get going to involve your husband, like I said stated before, and on top of everything, gonna bring his girlfriend, gonna bring Prince's girlfriend all up in all up in the mix. Now things are twisted around. I don't know if it's things are internal or external. I don't know what's going on between the two. It'll there's possibly going to be a behind the scenes somewhere in the near future,
Mhm.
but we'll know in due time. However, you I don't care if you're best friends or not. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt until I see some actual proof that you've been messing around. But because of the comments that you made, it indicates, it triggers in his head that you don't fully have, at least have at least you at least hear what he has to say and ride with it until you see otherwise. But be,
Otherwise,
but
right.
because you did, but because you stuck with your bestie, he had to go the other way with it. He had to go the other way with it. Most men are gonna do that anyway. It's like, you
Right.
ain't down for me. You never been down for me since you gonna believe this girl over me.
Well, what would she do if it was the shoe was on the other foot? I don't understand how someone thinks they are, they expect to be in what we would call a mature relationship with somebody, and you're just going off of what somebody says because they're your friend. What if
Do
he
you
did
believe that's a mature relationship? Do
that?
you believe
Absolutely
that?
not. Absolutely not. Like if I'm believing my friend, it's because I already thought something about you. You understand what I'm saying? My friend is just reinforcing what I already thought or what I already know. And if I got to that level, if I'm at the level where I'm now reinforcing what, or a friend is reinforcing what I already know, that's my fault because, honey, why am I still here? You understand what I'm saying? Like, why am I still in this relationship if now my friend is coming to tell me something that I already obviously know? No, 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 no. Clearly, she already knew something. Now, I am a little skeptical now at this point, you know,
Mm-hmm.
over the Drea situation and whatever. At first I was like, there's no way they're doing that. I think Charmaine was just doing too much. But now I'm like, okay, well, maybe there is something to it. But I still think that Charmaine's reasoning for telling or for putting it out there like that was malicious, okay? And it was evil. And it was just not right. The reason why I think that she did it is for her own selfish reasons. And also because I think she wants to see somebody just as miserable as her right now. She is very, very miserable. Now, one thing I do appreciate is that she decided that she was going to take a couple of steps back and go ahead and do some counseling, and she said that she was going to maybe I'm going to follow in your footsteps, Ryan, and go ahead and get some counseling done, which is something that clearly she needs. Okay. And, if she does that, if she follows through with that, I think things will work out for her, but she's got a lot of cleaning up to do with people because she has messed up a couple of relationships, and good relationships, and it's her fault. But the way her husband handled that, no, honey, I don't want no man like that. No.
Stay your ass out of it. Stay your ass out of things that you don't need to be in. It's cool to give advice.
Your wife, because your wife shouldn't feel comfortable enough coming to you like, hey, babe, yeah. Now my husband, like my fiance, he's comfortable. Like if I really have a problem or if there's really an issue going on or somebody is giving me a hard time, absolutely I can go to him. I can go to my sons. I can, there's men in my life that I can come to. But I'm not about to create a situation with a man. You understand what I'm saying? Create an entire situation, disrespect that man, and then call these men to come check this man because this man might shoot these niggas. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's how this type of thing goes when you do stuff like that.
you. Thank.
Yeah. Like we don't want no.
Have a good time buying getting a new phone. I'd have broke. You know what? I'd have broke that motherfucker. Excuse my language. I would have broke that doggone phone.
Yeah,
I would have broke that. I would have broke the phone.
I don't blame him for throwing the phone because I would have been mad too. And then the girlfriend, like, she's just, for this. I don't know. I think there's some things we just don't know that's going on between Mariah and Prince. But if there is this the right place for them to be on Black Ink Crew in front of the world talking about this? I don't know about that.
Me personally, I think he's genuine. He's a little. I mean, I give brother a little bit of advice, which is, I think that's his younger brother. If I was his younger brother, I give him some advice. You need to slow down. Just slow down, kid. Reset. I'll just say reset. But he going off the edges right now because everything went wrong. You replaced me with two other people, two other pre-apprentices. I call them pre-apprentices. I'm the apprentice head. I was the one that was worthy, which he was. Mm-hmm. He'd been there through thick and thin.
But why did you notice like when he was saying that to her, she just had this smirk on her face and all this stuff. But when she was talking to Ryan, she was acknowledging all of that he has been there the longest and he has put in the most time and the most work. But as soon as Ryan went out and Prince came in, it's like she becomes another person or something. Like her little evil twin comes up or something. I don't know, but I just think Charmaine is weird. And, I know she's going through a lot right now, but I think she really needs a break. Baby girl needs a break.
She does need a break. Need a break, but things like this, you get too big for your britches. And I'll just like to say, Prince allegedly going to Nine-Meg. You heard it here first. Cut it.
Yeah.
Cut it.
You did hear that first here.
You did hear it there first.
Yeah.
So
we're not going to be long because it wasn't a lot. I mean, it was a lot to talk about, but it only seemed to center around them.
Do you think that Steven is a genuine guy? Do you think Steven is right for that show? For
London, yes, but not not for Chicago. Like I said, London, England has their own vibe. You know what I'm saying? They have their own like thing going on. There's some things you just can't mix, and I think he would do better in his own element. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I'd love to see him at least do something over there. I don't know if they're going to do it or not, but I mean, hey, I dream big, and I've seen big dreams come true. So
I wish certain people they just don't need to be in that messy situation, because even though Ryan is resetted and to me, there's still that anger there, because you need it at that process when you're in therapy. When you get out, you still need time to heal, grieve, or whatever, but you do it in a less shorter time because you have received help. But I'm gonna put that on the back burner for right now, because we got another what, 3 more episodes to come?
I think 2 or 3, yeah.
2 or 3. So
yeah,
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. But as far as Steven is concerned, I wish them all the best of luck, and I hope they do come out with a Black Ink Crew London, because that would be
lit.
something special. That would be something special.
Definitely something
and
special.
On top of that, what do you think about Kitty tattooing?
I mean, I'm not impressed. There's, people can tattoo, but the way she was holding that, that thing, baby, you wouldn't be tattooing nothing on me.
You must
he
be.
Wasn't even letting her try to practice on him. Nope, no. I mean, she's cool, but no. Some people should just get to their day job, That's all.
Yeah,
okay. But anybody can learn. So who knows? Maybe she'll do really well with that. I appreciate the super chat too, by the way. And Nova Real Show, how are you? I appreciate you tuning in, and everybody else that's tuned in. We appreciate it. Also appreciate those who will catch the replay. Any final thoughts on what happened last night or anything?
Prince and his girl. Sorry if I don't remember too many names. Mariah. I think those two really need to hash it out. If they have not hashed it out off camera, they need to just work things out and leave everybody else in the back burner until, this situation is serious, because come to find out, she said on the show she was pregnant. I don't, even though I am upset that you didn't have my back the entire, as a matter of fact, I call that a betrayal, but nevertheless, there's still it's a baby involved. So I would be with you for the duration of the pregnancy, and once we deliver that thing, oh, excuse me, my bad, the baby.
Well, I mean,
exit left.
It could be it possibly could be like it could be her fault, but it could be really his fault too. Maybe
so they both have to be accountable for each other.
Right. I think both of them need to take accountability, kind of like Ford and his baby mom did,
Yes.
They both kind of stepped up to the plate, took accountability for their own ish, and now they found a way to co-parent together in the same home and still be together and be a power couple. So I think they could possibly do it. I mean, one thing she's going to have to do, what I think, is she's going to have to lay off of the friends and their opinions of her man. You understand? Like, Charmaine is clearly going through some things right now. She's pregnant. She just lost her father. And all of this is going without any counseling or anything. Okay? So she's doing all of that. She needs to take a step back from that, and she needs to focus on her. Well, I'm talking about Mariah. She needs to focus on her own pregnancy. She needs to focus on her own relationship. And she needs to not be concerned about everything else. You can be a friend and be a distant friend and take care of self. Now, just because somebody has been there for you, okay, doesn't mean that you owe them the all end of your life. Okay. Yes, people can be there for you, and their idea of being there for you might actually be toxic to you. You understand what I'm saying? So fall back from that. Take care of your business with your, with your relationship and with your pregnancy, and let Charmaine deal with her marriage and her pregnancy and her business, and we'll go from there. And Prince, I hope he does well at 9Mag. I do think he's going to.
He's going.
I think he's going over there, and we'll see, because next week they're going on some kind of retreat. So everybody's going to be there. I saw that Prince was there. I saw that Charmaine was there. Everybody was there. So we'll see what happens. But I appreciate you coming in tonight, bro.
It's a pleasure being here.
Yes, yes. So I want to keep these as short as possible. Not too long, maybe half an hour, 25, 30 minutes at the most. As you guys know, Love and Hip Hop is coming up. So we will be doing that. It is a full season of all of the Love and Hip Hop franchises together. This is going to be super lit. And I got the thumbnail ready. I'm ready to go. I'm just excited. And my brother, Leon Locke, is going to be my co-host through this, because we are VH1 freaks.
Gotta be.
Okay?
I wouldn't miss this for the world. I wouldn't miss it.
Not at all. Not at all. All right, bro. Well, I will holler at you later. Thanks for everybody
all right, sister girl.
tuning in. And peace, bro.